Evening, everyone. Coach Small from Wildcat Football. The 2019 Cats had a record of 6-5 this year. It was our third winning season since 1999. We had our first playoff win in school history. First round of the playoffs against Northern Garrett in mid-November up in the frozen tundra and sub-zero temperatures. Had a lot of fun that evening. Very proud of the guys for that effort. Each of our losses this year, talk about the schedule. Each of our losses was to a playoff team with at least one playoff win. So there's a lot of great football played this year. We had two fourth quarter come from behind wins at home, one at homecoming against North Hagerstown, the other against Mountain Ridge at home to secure the playoff bid. Just a lot of excitement. It had a great year. We had 50 guys earn letters this year, which is a large number we're very proud of. A lot of guys contributed to that success. We had two young men which were named to the All-Washington County Coaches First Team on Offense. Taj Wagner, number 10, a senior at running back. Brady Neff, number 3, a sophomore at receiver. And there was a lot of guys noted on the second team and honorable mention, as you can see. We had 4 young men named to the All-Washington County Coaches Team on defense. Number 60, E.J. Earl Ross, senior on the D-line. Number 77, Max Larkin, sophomore on the D-line. Number 50, linebacker Brandon Oyster. Number 3, sophomore Brady Neff. Also, we had numerous guys recognized by another emerging media outlet lately, the WCAA, which is an online web-based Washington County postseason recognition award process that the kids go through. We had 2 guys named the first team offense, just like on the all-county coaches team. Taj Wagner, running back, and Brady Neff at receiver. On the defense, we had 3 guys noted. EJ for the D-line, Brandon the linebacker, and Brady at DB. Within the WCAA, we had 2 guys that earned special recognition. Sophomore Brady Neff, who had an outstanding year, earned the Buck Early Award, which goes to the top Washington County first-year varsity player, and then Brandon Oyster, who broke the all-time county tackle record, not just in Williamsport history, but in our whole entire county, with over 400 tackles, which we believe is a record that won't be broken anytime soon. Congratulations to those guys on those accounts. Part of our end-of-year stuff that we have a lot of fun with is our team awards. These awards were put into place a number of years back. We try to recognize as many guys as possible, but also recognize as many guys as possible for certain attributes and certain things. So these were our end-of-year season awards that were given out in November at our end-of-year celebration. The Student Athlete Award, highest GPA, Lucas Michael. The Impact Award for Leadership and Service, Mr. Eagle Scout, Carter Doss. The Process Award, which is trust and commitment to our off-season program as well as the way we do things, Senior Carter Doss. The War Daddy Award, I think this is his 3rd straight year winning this award, basically like the toughest guy out there, always leading the team in those kind of moments, Brandon Oyster. The Cat Award to our offensive playmaker, to Brady Neff. The Pigpen Lineman of the Year Award to Max Larkin. Our varsity team-voted, player-voted MVP this year was Taj Wagner. And our Sportsmanship Award went to Earl E.J. Ross. Earl always had a knack for treating officials with respect, and you would always find him on the opposing team's sideline after a win, congratulating, showing appreciation to the other opponent, to the coaching staff. Really unique role that Earl played this year with that. Going to run down through our 2019 seniors real quick. Some of these guys are 4-year guys. Some guys decided to join the program this past year. Some guys have been in the program, played their freshman year, took their sophomore off, came back the last 2 years, those types of things. But each one of these guys contributed to the program, to the culture of our school. Very proud of the progress that they made and looking forward to seeing them do the bright things they're going to do in their future. In numerical order, 4-year participant, number 10, Taj Wagner. Number 28, Brandon Klein. Number 40, Timmy Luttrell. Number 50, 4-year participant, Brandon Oyster. 54, first year, suiting up. Wish he had suited up more, Evan Wright. 56, Braden Petty. Number 60, E.J. Earl Ross, 4-year participant. Keegan Chowders, 4-year participant. Number 70, Tyler Carpenter. Number 78, Carlos Ramirez. Number 79, four-year participant, Austin Murphy. Number 81, Corbin Carrasco. Number 82, four-year participant, Carter Doss. And number 88, Jaden Henry. I'd like to thank everyone, as we do every year, for all your support, all your good faith, all your goodwill. We love representing our community and our town, especially on those home Friday nights when everybody comes out together. Hopefully we get the opportunity to do it soon, and hopefully everybody's doing great as well and healthy. Go Cats.
Hey Wildcats, this is Coach B from Fall 2019 Cheerleading, and I'm here to talk with you a little bit about our season. So first I'm just going to go ahead and play this video for you.
Hey Wildcats, this is Coach Butts from Fall Cheerleading. So I just want to talk a little bit about the girls' Fall 2019 cheerleading season and some of the things we were able to accomplish. So this season was my first season as a high school coach, and it was definitely a learning experience for all of us. But I am most proud of the way the girls were able to come together, be a team, and work through challenges when we had them. I am impressed with how the girls really took ownership of some of the things that we've been talking about from the beginning of the season, what it means to be a good teammate, what it means to be a member of a team, and how when we work together, we are able to accomplish our goals. So I was really proud of the way so many of the girls on the team were able to bond together, and even when there were stressful situations, work through it together to accomplish what we wanted to accomplish as a team. I was really proud of the way that we learned throughout the season to do different types of cheers that incorporated the crowd more. We worked a lot on some stunting that the team wanted to try, which was awesome, and we were able to do so safely, which is really great. I also was really impressed with how we were able to incorporate a lot of sideline dances and things like that in our season. Of course, during football season, cheerleaders really want to try to hype up the crowd and support our team, and I think that the girls did a really good job of that. I know one of my personal favorite memories from this season was decorating for homecoming and working with the girls to make the run-through sign a special one for homecoming and putting a message in the fence. And I think those were things that the girls, the team really enjoyed doing, but also that really helped boost school spirit. I also love that we were able to work with the student section and the band during the fall, and I'm looking forward to returning to doing those things and really working on having a connection between the cheerleaders and the band and the fans so that we're all there to cheer on our team.
All right, so now we have some pictures from this season. So here are some of our early team pictures from our fall preview night.
Let's go! Let's go, Blue! Let's go! Let's go, Blue! Let's go! Let's go, Blue! Let's go! Last time, let's go, Blue! Let's go! 1, 2.
Just an example of some of the stunts we were working on, those twist ups there. One of the last things we tried to incorporate in our season. And just some pictures of those other stunts that we have been working on. We've got one of our seniors, Caitlin, there in the middle in that extension, and then Kendall working on that basket toss and that heel stretch. Some pictures from homecoming with the run-through sign and decorating the fence. Just some highlights of our season. It's another example of some of the stunts we've been working on. Now that was a favorite of the team, just quick little stunts that we could throw. This picture of one of those crowd involvement cheers there. And we worked a lot this season on some twist down stunts, which are pretty challenging because they can be really hard to catch and they can be a little scary for the flyer. So I was really proud of the girls for wanting to jump in and work on these. I know one favorite thing from this season is on Thursdays we had themed practices. So here we have a picture from our pajama day practice. And I want to give a special shout out to Olivia. We chose her, Coach Kara and I chose her as the Sportsmanship Award winner for the fall 2019 season. We chose Olivia because we felt like Olivia always really stepped up. She wanted to do her best. She wanted to be a part of the team. She would go above and beyond working and making senior signs and working on posters and things, anything the team needed. She was always willing to step up. She's a team player, even when she wasn't feeling her best or was finding something really, really challenging. She tried her best and she would always put her team before herself. So that's why we chose to give this sportsmanship award to Olivia. So congratulations, Olivia. We're very proud of you and we're really glad to have you a part of our team. And I also can't let this presentation end without giving a special shout out to our two seniors, Caitlin and Bree. Girls, we're going to miss you. It's going to be really hard to find someone else to step into your shoes. Caitlin, I know you worked really hard throughout the season on challenging yourself as a flyer and challenging yourself as a leader. And Bree, you are one of the most rock star bases, and I'm certainly going to miss you and your smile and your bubbly enthusiasm. Bree brought so much to the team, so we're definitely going to miss both of you ladies. And with that, I just want to say thank you for making this season awesome. I had a lot of fun, and I know our assistant coach, Coach Kara, had a lot of fun. We are so excited to see you guys back in the fall.
I mean, win or lose, we're teammates. Okay, that's what we're about. All right, now this is only going to happen if we all work together. Now, who's in?
Hello, everyone. It's Coach Murphy from girls basketball, coming to you from virtual classroom. My wife's kindergarten virtual classroom. Thought it'd be appropriate to do it this way since so many of our student athletes and kids are missing in school and classrooms in general. So I thought it'd be a different way to do it. But before I get into our presentation on our season and talk about our season, I want to talk to and say to all the spring sports athletes and coaches how deeply sorry I am that you didn't get a chance to compete this spring. It was tough for everybody, but extremely tough for those that have worked so hard like you guys did as coaches and players to compete and didn't get a chance to. It kind of brings me to mind a quote from a famous basketball coach by the name of Pete Carrill. He said one time, "Life doesn't reward you for what you deserved." And that's kind of where we are right now in the world with everything, and as far as your sports seasons ending prematurely. So, with that said, we'll get into our season with girls basketball. I want to thank our administration, our Boosters Club, the parents, teachers, our athletic trainer, Becca. We had a great team mom and Maylee Knoll, students who supported us this past season, as well as our athletic director, and Emily Crabtree, as we all know, who's a very, very good athletic director, if not the best around. So we're very appreciative of her. On to our season. We finished 16-8 and played one of the toughest schedules in the state. Our region alone had 4 of the top 10 teams in the state, and we had to play Middletown 3 times and Oakdale twice. Both those were ranked in the top 3 in the state most of the season. Coming into this season, we had lost our starting backcourt, which is always a tough thing from last year, and we had 4 sophomores and 2 freshmen on varsity this year. So that was we were very young, and we developed as the season went on and got better and better. As part of those 16 wins, we won the Richard E. Dowd Classic for the 6th time in 7 years, beating Poolesville in the championship game, who was ranked as high as 5th in the state in 2A. Sophomore Bryson Ostrom was voted tournament MVP, and senior Jordan Yakel and junior Julia Bowman were on the all-tournament team. We also beat Walkersville twice in the same season, first time in 15 years, and they're a powerhouse in 2A, so they're very difficult to play every year, and they were on our schedule as well. Like I said, we had a really difficult schedule, and we were fortunate enough to beat them twice this year, and that's never an easy thing to do. On to our end-of-season individual awards. Jordan Yakel was first-team All-County and honorable mention CMC. Julia Bowman was honorable mention CMC. Chloe Bittner and Bryson Ostrom are both second-team All-County. Jordan was a senior. Julia, Bryson, and Chloe will all be back with us next year. So that's pretty exciting that as young as we were, and to have 3 kids make either honorable mention or all-county teams, we should only get better hopefully next year. We also want to say thank you to our 3 seniors, Alex Knoll, Jordan Yakel, and Hannah Yutzi. All 3 are going to college. Alex Knoll will be attending WU and majoring in elementary education. Jordan Yakel will be attending Shenandoah University, majoring in exercise science and pre-athletic training. So, Becca, all those hours she spent with you in the training room, I guess that's going to pay off. Hannah Yutzi will be attending W&J, Washington Jefferson, and majoring in psychology. And finally, to our Sportsmanship Award winner, yes, everyone, Coach Murphy's going to get this done under 10 minutes. It's amazing. I know everybody out there that's probably saying, is he going to complete it now and finish this now? Yes, probably first time ever. But with that said, this was a tough award this year to give out because we had so many good candidates. We had so many unselfish kids who just did a great job for us this year, and going to really miss this group of kids we had together this year. So in a close call, the award goes to a young lady who worked really hard in practice all the time, was a great teammate, not only on the floor but off the floor, and kind of epitomized our team, and with her effort and attitude always being top-notch. So our Sportsmanship Award winner goes to Alex Knoll. So, Alex, congratulations. She had a great year for us as a senior, and was a good leader. It deserves the award. Also, I just want to say thank you for everyone for taking a few minutes of your time and listening to all of us coaches, and hopefully everybody stays safe and healthy, and we'll be back to playing sports real soon. So thank you. See you guys soon. Take care.
Hey, everyone. This is baseball coach AJ Jamison. Hope this video finds you and your family safe during this time. I want to start by saying some thank yous. Thank you to our administrative staff, Coach Crabtree, the boosters, and the parents of the 2020 baseball teams. All of you have been incredibly supportive during this tough and unusual year. Also, thank you to our coaches, Coach Shriver, Coach Rashears, Coach Duff, Coach Benedict, for all their help during the short season. You guys have made countless sacrifices for our players, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Obviously, baseball, along with the rest of the spring sports, weren't able to play their seasons. Coaches, parents are obviously disappointed and adjusting to life without sports, but I can't imagine how our student athletes are feeling right now. Seniors, Christian Stanton, Cody Henderson, Tyler Crane, Corey Jamison, and Bryce Romsberg. My heart breaks for you guys. Over the past 4 years, you guys have represented this program flawlessly, and your coaches are beyond grateful for the example you've set for our younger players. On a positive note, our winner of our Sportsmanship Award for baseball is Tyler Martin. Tyler's story started last year when he wasn't able to make the 2019 JV team as a sophomore. Instead of making excuses or quitting, he worked hard throughout the fall, right alongside the guys that did make the team last year. His efforts and hard work resulted in him earning a roster spot this year. And when he was told that he made the team, he simply said, "Thank you for the opportunity, coach." Tyler collected 3 hits and was one of our best performers during our 2 scrimmages this year. Tyler was likely on his way to earning a starting role as a designated hitter this season. This group of seniors and the rest of the team had high expectations for this season. During the first few weeks of practice, it was clear that they were up for the challenge and meeting those expectations. During the brief time that we spent on the field together this year, our coaches were extremely excited about the energy and chemistry they showed. Seniors, as our guys get prepared for the 2020 season and you get prepared for your next chapter in life, your story will be continued to be told and used as motivation as we try to achieve our ultimate goal of a state title. Thank you guys for your time. We hope to see all of you guys during this fall.
Hi everyone, and I'm Key Paler. I'm the head coach for boys and girls tennis. This is my first year as head coach. A little different than how I was picturing it, but aside that, before I begin recognizing our seniors, I'd just like to share my sympathy out to all the rest of the seniors, spring senior athletes who were not able to complete their last season of their high school career. So during our short tennis season, from the beginning to the end of what we had, I just saw growth in all the players, not individually, but also as a team as well. So in our last week of practice before schools closed, I really began to notice the excitement within the players for our first match that upcoming week. And the devastating news we got on Friday was heart-wrenching to not only our seniors, but most of our players too, to know that we weren't even able to start our season yet. But just because the season wasn't how we envisioned it doesn't mean we shouldn't recognize our seniors for their hard work and dedication they did have to the season. So I would just like to do a little thank you to the seniors as well. You've definitely made my first year of coaching one to remember. So we have 5 seniors this year. Our first 3 we're going to mention are first year players. There's Tyler Carpenter, Matt Pennyfield, and Mason Young. While they are all first-year players, they all were in the varsity lineup and seating. During their time, I've noticed every practice they wanted to get better and beat the person that was in front of them in their lineup. They were so driven that made it contagious for the rest of the team to be the same way. And then Van Trans, she is a 4-year player for the tennis team. She's always been very dominant in the sport. One thing I would say about Van is her drive to win is incredible. No matter who she's playing, boy, girl, she's wanting to win no matter what. And it definitely made the other players realize and want to win just as much as she did. So she will definitely be missed on and off the court for her leadership. And then the last player that we have graduating is Owen Wood. He's also a 4-year player for the team. Owen has been a very big component of Williamsport tennis during his career, and he was still very important this year. Being the number 1 boy, he knew he was the one to beat for the team, and he wanted to get better any way he could. He was never afraid to ask for coaching, which made the other players even ask for coaching more, I would say. So he will definitely be missed for his element that he added to the team for sure. So while we were not able to finish the season, I still wanted the team to feel like one during quarantine. So we actually the players created a video for us to stay close-knit together during this time. I just want to say I can't wait for next year just to pick up where we left off on the courts. And seniors, you will be missed and we'll be playing for you next year for sure.
Coach Driver here with Cross Country. Wish we could be doing this in person, but just know we're all here with you. Memorable highlights. The biggest thing over the course of this past season, I think we got a lot closer as a team. We saw a lot of hard work started to pay off from this year, from the last 4 years. We hosted our Invitational, looking forward to hosting another one next year. And then we had some leadership training. In this picture, you can actually see in the back, Scott Long and Caleb Buckman came out and gave a little pep talk to our team about what it takes to compete for a state championship. Top 10 moments of the season, I'll let you read those. I'm not going to go through every one. Some of my favorites, number 7, swimming in the Chesapeake Bay after the Kent Island meet. Not a favorite was Chris getting stung by a jellyfish. Number 4, winning the county championship, beating Boonesboro, and getting free Chick-fil-A milkshakes after. And then my other favorite, number 3, Iggy broke the course record at South, but only got 3rd in the race. So 2 other guys beat him, and he still does not have the course record. Individual honors, CMC All-World Conference, first team, Iggy Chalker, second team, Arian, Gabe, and AJ. The Herald Mail All-County selections, first team, Iggy Chalker, Gabe Condor, AJ Miller. Iggy was actually also the county champion and selected as the Herald Mail Runner of the Year. He is the first Williamsport Runner of the Year since 2013 when Clay Smith won the award. Second team, Arian Shaw, and on the girls' side, Bryson Ostrom and Mary Ketzel. At the region meet, they hand out medals to the top individuals. So Iggy Chalker was your region champion, first place. Gabe Condor, AJ, and Arian all medaled, as well as on the girls' side, Bryson Ostrom. At the state meet, they hand out medals again to the top 25. Iggy Chalker was your state champion. He actually beat second place by almost a full minute, which is pretty impressive. And then we had Gabe, AJ, Arian, and Sid. Our top 5 scoring runners were all in the top 25 and earned medals, which is pretty impressive. And on the girls' side, Bryson Ostrom and Mary Ketzel also medaled. Team highlights. Remember, cross-country record is determined by the number of teams you beat at a meet versus the number of teams that beat you. The boys were 153 and 19. That's the best since 2012 when they were the state runner-up. Second in the conference, only to Oakdale. First in the county, our last county championship was 2012. First in the region, and then first state championship since 1975. Girls were 38 and 107. That's our best record since 2015. We saw some big improvements. 6th in the conference, 5th in the county, 6th in the region. And I think this just goes to show how tough the competition is in our county, conference, and region compared to the rest of the state. They were 6th in the region, and then when they go to the state meet and compete, they were 7th, only one place different. That was our last state qualifying girls team since 2008. Recognizing our seniors, we have Iggy Chalker. He was a 4-year participant. Weston Coley, Gabe Condor, Riley Gladhill, Alex Huffer, Chris Mackley, another 4-year participant. AJ Miller and Arian Shaw, both 4-year participants. One quick note on the seniors. 6 out of our 8 seniors are actually going to run at the next level, which is pretty impressive. So we have 3 guys going to HCC, someone going to Mount St. Mary's, Arian, and then we've got McDaniel and University of Maryland for the club team. But I think that's still pretty impressive to have 6 of your 8 guys and girls going on to the next level to compete. Non-senior varsity letter winners, we got Tucker, Lindsay, Alyssa, Jenna, Wade, Nate, Mary, Griffin, McKenna, Naomi, Bryson, Dahlia, Sid, Lauren, Zach, and Brene. Sportsmanship awards go to Weston and Riley. Quick story, Weston got injured and actually was not able to compete in a single meet all year. But he came to every single practice. He was supportive. He was taking split times, cheering guys on. He was definitely, I think, the best teammate that we've had in several years, not just this year. Riley Gladhill, she was a little bit different story, but still a great teammate. She started to have a little bit of personal struggles with her performance as the season went on, but didn't let that stop her from being an encouragement to the younger girls. She was our only senior girl, and I think she really stepped up and was a great leader despite her own struggles. And I think that without her, we would not have had a team for the girls' side qualify for the state meet. Personal highlights, winning the state championship is pretty cool. I would say the only thing that made it more cool was the fact that we were first and Smithsburg was second. So for those of you that don't know, my dad coaches Smithsburg's team. So they had the first and second place teams up on the podium together to receive their awards. So I got to do it right next to him. That was pretty awesome. And then as cold as it was, I think it was 34 degrees. I would take one of these anytime. I'm sure any of the coaches. Thank you, spouses, Darlene, Scott, you guys. I can't thank you enough. My wife, I'm lucky she hasn't divorced me yet for the amount of time I put in away from her. She's very supportive. Booster Club, thanks for all your support. Coach Crabtree, being awesome 24/7. Administration, parents, your kids probably will look back years from now and realize just how much it meant to them. If they haven't told you already, it really means a lot that you support them, encourage them, and just keep telling them to get better every day. Assistant coaches, Adam and Carrie, there's no way that we could do this without you guys. Honestly, I think you could probably do it without me, but not the other way around. And then athletes, the whole reason we're here is because of you guys. We love you. Stay healthy, keep working hard, and we will hopefully see you soon.